This video will explore the different aspects of consciousness within us and the steps we can take to raise our vibration through thoughtful reflection. Many philosophers and neuroscientists have studied human consciousness and have presented their interpretation of what consciousness is. From my perspective, human consciousness is broken down into two main parts: the ego and the subconscious. The ego is the forward-facing representative that we as humans project to the world. The ego is primarily focused on achieving three main goals in our lives. 1. Keep you alive. 2. Accumulate resources. And 3. Reproduce. The means by which the ego tries to achieve these goals is mapped out by our subconscious. Think of the subconscious as the operating program that runs underneath the ego, telling it what to do and how to do it. Our subconscious is influenced by societal norms, advertising, the media, our educational system, religion, childhood trauma, and our family upbringing. When we think of how we can raise our vibration to manifest the desires we want, we must think of how the values in our subconscious either conflict or support the goal of manifesting said desire. For instance, financial freedom is a desire most people have. But let's think about someone who was raised in poverty and had parents who instilled the goal of finding a stable 9-to-5 job in them as a child. This person may not have the ability to take on the risk needed to explore the investments and business ideas that may get them out of the rat race, because scarcity and stability were drilled into their subconscious by their family upbringing. The same concept can be applied to finding a loving relationship. Religion and societal norms can conflict with a desire to build a relationship with someone who does not fit into the narrow lens our subconscious tells us what a suitable partner is. Our first video discussed fear, and fear is a concept we will continue to come back to, because it is the source of the failure that keeps happening when we try to manifest our desires. We must train ourselves to overcome the fear that keeps us living with regret. The fear that keeps us pleasing others over ourselves. The fear that keeps our thinking narrow and rigid, unable to think outside the box. This struggle against fear is not easy because the process will likely be derailed by the ego. Remember, the ego wants to keep you safe and alive. So, fear is being perpetuated by both the ego and the subconscious. That's a double loop of reinforcement. When viewed from this perspective, it's easy to see how some people can live a full 130-year life and never manifest their true desires. However, something was telling them to find financial freedom. Something was telling them to marry the man their parents did not like. What was this something? What was this voice? The reason you are watching this video is likely because you are having a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is the emergence of self which transcends the ego and subconscious mind. This self is called the soul or spirit. This soul is eternal, all-knowing, and it's you, the real you. And if you don't get what you desire in this lifetime, the soul will reincarnate into this world again to achieve what it desires, no matter how many times it takes, because the soul is pure massless energy and massless energy does not experience time. So, the soul can reincarnate at any point in the human timeline to take another shot at experiencing a human desire. The ultimate goal is to have the soul lead the subconscious and ego. Once this is learned, we will operate at the vibration needed to manifest our desires. This journey will not be easy, and we will continue to explore different aspects of this struggle in further videos, but for now, leave a comment if this video resonated with you. Please like and share with loved ones. Until next time.